Hey guys, welcome back to Big Brother 60X. I'm Tay, this is Tamar.
What's up, y'all?
And today we're reacting to Batwoman.
Season 1, episode 20, the season finale. The unofficial early season finale. Oh Mouse. So yeah, first, before we get into this, because we're a little late. We're behind. We're watching this on Wednesday instead of Sunday, because we're behind. But, so they recently announced that Ruby Rose is leaving the role of Batwoman. What the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, I couldn't believe it. I thought it was like a late April Fool's prank. Like, I couldn't believe it when I read it.
When you told me my jaw dropped, I was like, wait, what?
I'm like, somebody make this make sense. These actors are locked in a contract, so where they can't leave. Like, they're expensive to buy out. But they literally let her go.
And he said that they said that she wasn't fun to work with because
she wasn't happy, apparently. So I don't know if it was because of long hours, because I know I heard Stephen Amell say he'd work like 16 hours, a day and stuff like that. And I don't think she's ever done a role this big for so long. Like, we have a 22 episode season, so that takes a good chunk of the year. And working that every week, I'm sure that's exhausting. But she's the first person to quit. Like,
I can't even work like 8 hours to dance.
Like, I know, and this is so shocking because we have like Grant Gustin, who's like, I want to go up to season 9. Like, he doesn't mind doing his hours. He loves being the Flash. And I never got the impression that she wasn't happy as Batwoman.
Yeah, because she's such a good actor.
And yeah, and now she put us in a position to where, like, she's been in Crisis, she's been in our crossovers, she's interacted with other characters, and now we have to switch actors. Like, that's weird. Like, now we have to come to terms with that. Like, watching a whole new face as our character, and everybody else has to pretend that's still Kate. Like, that's... Right. I get it, and it's happened before on TV, but never really with the lead actors. Like, I've watched shows where they wrote them off and replaced the characters with different characters, but now they're talking about just it being another Kate Kane with a different actor. Like, that's weird, and it's so early to do this on a fresh show.
Exactly, and it's still season 1. I feel like if I was her, I'd do at least 3 more seasons.
That's probably what she was signing off for, but she said she didn't want to. For the best. And if she's not happy,
it's about her fans.
I know, I get it though. I've been on a job where I was unhappy, and it makes me miserable. Though the people around me brought me up, but they said that she wasn't too fun to work with. So I'm like, no. Yeah. They said that it wasn't just her decision, and that the cast agreed. I
wouldn't want to work with her if she was like that.
Yeah, she is the focus of the show, but like, she has so much good chemistry with all these different characters, and now that's not going to be the same. Like, we're going to have another Kate come in.
Different
voice, different face, and be in love with Sophie, and then I gotta get used to them trying to get together. Like, and what if it doesn't work? Like, there's so many problems with that. I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna affect the show. And I'm kind of glad we were late to the reaction so that we could talk about this, because I'm just in shock.
So bad for the directors having to worry about this.
To recast that role, like, they made the suit specifically to fit her, like everything. Like, they have to completely, basically start the whole lead role, like, roll over as if they were starting a new show, basically.
It's insane. Not insane, but like,
I just can't believe it's happening. And then so, like, how are they gonna explain it? They don't have to explain it. They can just not avoid it completely, or they can do something with like Barry as to where he goes in time and changing. But the problem with that is the show's ended abruptly. Barry doesn't have his speed, so. And they're already writing plot holes now because of the corona. So, like, now they have what was going to be a 4-episode arc, probably going to have to stretch it for at least a good chunk of the season, or however, like, they kind of just screwed everything up. Okay. So I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to have to get real creative, or just...
Real creative.
Or we're just going to have to wrap our minds around it. But I'm curious to see how you guys feel. So comment,
Yeah, and let's get into
How do you feel about going into a new season with a different actor for Kate? I don't like the idea of it, but I don't have a choice. I love this show so much. And that's the thing that hurts too. Like, I love this show so much. Like, I enjoy all the characters in the cast, so it's like, this is...
But I don't know.
So yeah, That's a hurt piece. But we'll deal with it together. Without further ado, we're gonna jump into this finale and watch our last performance of Ruby Rose as Kate Kane, Batwoman.
No? Don't you have more episodes?
No.
Filmed?
Not because of the corona.
Oh.
They didn't finish. That's why we're not done. So, and that's the thing, too. Because what if this ends on a cliffhanger like every other show? Like, they gotta make it make sense. I don't know if she's able to come back to finish some stuff off, but like, say she's in the middle of a scene with somebody. Like, do we just start the next scene with the different actor? Like, I don't know.
Okay.
Whatever. We're just gonna see what happens.
What? Katana?
Machete.
So it reminds me of, he's from the mental facility.
Arkham. What? Oh my god. That's horrifying. What if you just walked on your train and then the door's closed?
Sir.
Are you really that slow? Slow. If you die out of it, you deserve to die.
You did.
For being that slow. You didn't shoot?
Yeah.
Why didn't you shoot?
Because they already starting off slow.
Why they back? Yeah. As soon as he moved with the knife, you should have shot him.
Not playing exactly.
Go ahead, Kate. Hey, go get him. She didn't want to give up her identity.
I have no idea.
Right.
How is one supposed to start anew when all that is old still haunts her? Is that the Alice you want to frolic beside in our wonderland? Or do you wish your Alice to be full and complete and happy?
Do you want your mouse to be happy?
That's what I want.
And patience. Until I can figure out where to find this rock that penetrates the batsuit. The hiding spot Lucius folks forgot to mention in his journal.
Alice!
I'm manipulating.
What the hell is this?
Forgot about Hush.
You call this a place? Really? This?
Yeah, you're stuck as a freak, bro.
I don't see the problem.
I got you, the journal. I wrote you decoded. Because of me, you know how to kill your sister, Batwoman. But I'm not about to spend the rest of my life looking like the bastard that couldn't get the rods in the nuclear reactor in time. Give me a face I can wear.
That's good. Shoot her dead. That'll get you your face, you stupid idiot.
It's quite all right now. I can take a note.
Wait,
I'm
what?
dead.
No. You can't actually be listening to him.
I owe him a face, which means I'll need to go to the university morgue for better materials. Skin, thread, scalpels, you know the drill. Back soon.
At least she's a reasonable person.
Right.
You are holding the only shard of kryptonite on the planet.
No.
Why was this in a puddle in the Batcave?
Leviathan got a whole crap.
Bruce was holding on to it for a friend.
Let me guess. Tights, cape, big ass on his chest.
How do you know that?
Lucky guess. You don't know my dad like I do.
I do, though. Because he's my dad, too.
You're on.
Not what I meant. Just, I know how he
Think
gets,
about what you
and
said
I know
before
ways of
you
getting around
said.
it.
Like when teenage Kate wanted a Crow's SUV, he said no, you took one anyway, and he had you arrested.
That's gonna be a challenge to try to change the way he sees. Oh my gosh.
I am looking for a little green nugget called kryptonite.
Kryptonite? You mean kaolinite?
Do I? Or do I mean kryptonite?
Maybe kimberlite? Or kyanite? Or, charolite?
The head of the geology department and dumb as Professor Darby. Your name was written beside it in a journal. Glows green, cuts through anything.
A mineral with a natural green luminescence and strong covalent bonds with that kind of cutting power. Actually, I did analyze something with those properties once. It just says Lucius Fox, Wayne Enterprises, Gotham City.
And what do you suppose I do? Just waltz into Wayne and ask for it nicely?
She's about to hit him over the head.
I don't know, okay? It's not here. You need to go talk to them.
Then I suppose that's what I'll do. Until then, it's probably best nobody knows I was here. And with that, leave the geology department means a new head.
Still hasn't checked in since you looked 10 seconds ago.
Sorry if the idea of my dad killing my sister is somewhat of a concern to me.
But the suit is bulletproof. Besides, Kate knows what she's doing.
No, Kate thinks she knows what she's doing, which can be worse than most people not knowing what they're doing.
I agree, overconfidence, because Bear had overconfidence.
And me included, apparently.
You betrayed me!
This is the part where you run.
That's a big man. Get your bow staff out. What kind of machete?
Swords are those?
They're not swords, they're machetes.
Why is he not ran yet? Oh my god.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I would kind of want to watch Batwoman fight, but I wouldn't have been standing out in the open. I would have been peeking my head on the side.
Right.
And when she got tossed, I would have dipped. Oh my
You
god.
abandoned me to a prison. Now this one, yours.
Don't let
He's paralyzing him. That shit prison. You're a bastard.
I'm reporting live here at the scene of yet another
Batwoman
grisly
got
attack by the
tossed.
fugitive Tim, the Titan Tesla. And this time, the victim was his own brother.
I see Batwoman like I see every vigilante. A threat to the good people of the city. The Crows and the GCPD will bring her to justice, and we will not discriminate between the Bat and those who aid her, abet her, or so much as turn on a damn Bat light.
That was Crow's Commander Kane with some pointed words for Batwoman and her followers. I don't remember tensions like these since Commissioner Loeb and Batman, which begs the question, who, if anyone, can keep Gotham City safe?
That was Julia. She saw your dad on the news and thinks she should sit this one out.
He might not have a choice. I'll need an x-ray to make sure, but I'm guessing you have a couple of cracked ribs.
I'll be lucky if it's just a couple. I've never been up against someone this strong before, Mary. It was like I was nothing to him.
All the more reason to avoid a rematch, at least for a few weeks till you've had time to heal.
I don't have a few weeks. Titan's on some killing spree, and we have no way of knowing who he's going to strike at next.
That's so nasty.
Where's the rock?
Hidden among 45 stories of anywhere in a million square feet of possibility. Our beloved little rock may as well be a grain of sand upon a beach.
You're making him a face. You promised me we were gonna kill him.
We will! But today, he's an integral part of my plan.
And tomorrow? What then? And the next day, what then? When does this end?
Why are you pressuring me?
Because we're being hunted, Alice.
Why?
Is this rabid obsession with your family really worth it if we both end up dead?
I suppose it is.
to leave her.
Not for me, it's not.
I think he's already planning on
It's over, Alice. I'm leaving.
There we go.
And where do you imagine going?
Where we've always planned to go. To the beautiful garden among the bright flower beds and the cool fountains.
You, out in the world, alone.
Let's see how you
How
last
would
without
you
her.
even survive?
That's harsh.
The same way I survived in Arkham for 5 years without you visiting me once. Not on my birthday, or a holiday, or even just because. You really think I can't survive without you? Alice, between the two of us, I'm not the one I'm worried about.
You can't leave me alone.
And don't make me forget all this. Come with me.
Just drop it.
it. She can't. She's feeling
I'd
betrayed.
never let you leave me, my little mouse.
It's not that easy. She's gonna
I
try.
must leave Gotham the right way. At the party.
Party. Literally.
Every season, Titan underwent
She's
a
gonna do
mandatory
something,
brain
go out
scan
with
to
a bang.
assess his eligibility to play.
Or
In Gotham, you claim this.
You know her.
Do
Her
something.
last party,
Yeah.
she killed Catherine.
Totally healthy. But after digging deep into the
That was a mad tea
letters,
party.
thanks to
Maybe
Mary's
she called
medical
it her
connections,
tea party.
Technically, it's not a HIPAA violation. If you're...
He might be trying something different.
Where are you going? You can barely stand, much less take on a literal Goliath who's hella impervious to pain.
Yeah, not to mention your
Right.
codes would love to put your
Lame
pointy-eared head on a pike.
And what do you expect me to do? Stand down? Just let Titan rampage through Gotham?
I would.
Well,
I feel bad.
there is
She had
another
broken
idea.
ribs.
But I don't think
Why
you're
you'll
gonna
never
like
beat the
it.
paradigm of courage.
I need Paragon of snacks.
Yeah, you're about as good as Condiment King.
If you see the bat, shoot.
That's only behind the light.
Definitely behind the light. I'm dead.
on behalf of Batwoman.
Where is she?
Dad! Fine. Everything's okay.
What's going on? How the hell did she get to you?
Can you just please talk to her?
He's kind of a smart boy.
You just made this way too personal.
We need to talk about Titan.
Which part? About how he doesn't play by the rules or care about collateral damage?
I want to team up. We can take him on together.
What's the matter? Titan too much for your army of one?
Honestly, yeah. I could use the muscle. And you could use me. Because I know how to draw him out.
Well, like you drew me out by using my own daughter? What sort of wannabe hero puts an innocent girl in front of a firing squad? Could have blown her damn head off! Everyone off the roof now!
Yeah, that was a mistake.
How the hell did she find you?
She didn't. I found her.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying this was my idea. You told me that the Crows wanted to make over their image. Why not start by allying yourself with someone the city actually roots for?
You did this?
I knew. I'm one of the only people who can get through to you. I believe in her, Dad.
Mary, I said anyone affiliated with her will be brought to justice.
Then arrest me. Arrest me for believing in someone who saves lives, who stops criminals, and who inspires hope without charging a penny for it. I'm your daughter, and if I don't believe in what you're doing, then how can you expect a city of strangers to?
Except the person you believe in doesn't even have the guts to show her face.
Oh, doesn't she?
I can't show you my face. I can offer you this. A truce. Partner up. Protect the city together.
So, how do we get him?
I'm at Gotham City Arena with Gotham
No, he has
University's
something on his
former
hand.
head coach,
Some type of
Donahue.
tracking device, some
Kurt,
type of something.
what are your thoughts?
Too easy.
If you're listening, Ty, I'm sorry.
His
We're thinking the sport was
dislike
bigger than
for-
the human life. I hope you'll come join me on the 50-yard line,
And by none.
or I can apologize.
His dislikes for Batwoman is too strong.
Destroy the thing that anchors us to our pain so that we can move and smell the seasons in bright flower beds and make a wish in cool fountains. I want to meet a man with many hats and smile back at the Cheshire Cat and run with you forever through our wonderland.
Why is he bleeding? Did she kill him?
That was.
No. What did you do?
You made me choose.
You poisoned me. Why did you do that?
Because I couldn't let you leave me. Not you, dude.
This wasn't even real.
Wow. She's really falling off the wagon. She killed Mouse. That shows she was.
But my pain is part of me.
She's. Wow.
You never understand.
She will go to no length. Oh my god. There's no length that is too much for her. She was going after her revenge.
Batwoman's
At least not until now.
not Kate, but Batwoman.
She killed Mouse. It was her ride or die. And she said, if you're not gonna ride with me, then you damn sure gonna die.
Right, literally.
Wow. So yeah, she's definitely going. She means this. She wants revenge. She's going to take down Commander Crow and Kate. And I'm so sad we're not getting the real finale because that was going to be so ignorant.
I'll see you again in Wonderland.
Wow.
Something's up. We need to get there.
Yeah, he's going to get two birds with one stone.
Same voice. To watch your six.
He's going for two birds with one stone. He's going to take down Titan, but he's going to take down Batwoman too.
Batcave to Batwoman. Julia just texted.
I got it too. I'll be fine.
Julia seems to think otherwise.
Julia didn't look into my dad's eyes when she shook his hand. Okay, I'll be fine.
No, he's not looking at you like his daughter. He's looking at you like a criminal and a vigilante.
What
just happened?
Someone cut the power.
Someone screamed when they died, so they can now.
The all positions report in.
Section 30, clear. Box level clear.
Not when they died, but like,
It's him.
You're moving quick.
where?
Stop!
Dang, ooh, that works. That is saving the guy. Ouch.
Tim, this isn't you.
They got from arm plates.
Apologize how mean you are. Hey, brother, used to walk the neighborhood kids to the bus stop. Make sure they were safe. I know the person is still inside you.
He'll get shot.
I didn't want to be this.
I know.
to kill him.
Nah, because they want you. Her suit's bulletproof, so as long as they don't,
Promised you war. This is what it looks like.
as long as they don't shoot her
We're
here,
on the
she's
same
good.
team. You can't do this. We're on the same team.
She's bulletproof, sir. They were gonna kill her. Wow.
What are you doing?
Fortunately, he didn't know her suit was
Is that
bulletproof.
why you sidelined me?
Sucks for him.
If you want to take me off the field to launch this app, fine. But if you're using it to distract me while you and everyone else are trying to take out Batwoman,
And why would I need to do that, Agent Moore? Because you would have gone behind your own team's back to protect a criminal?
I'm protecting you from being on the wrong side of this.
What is it about her? You, now married? Tell me what I'm missing.
With all due respect, sir, hope.
If it weren't for her, my wife's killer would still be in Arkham. Hope is a luxury I don't have.
I think that
He's not willing to negotiate with anybody on
I
that.
thought you called Batwoman to warn her.
I did. She didn't listen. You don't believe me.
I don't know. Maybe I want to be pulled in.
ladies, you're at work. And I think they have the things in their ear.
I knew I had a target on my back.
Nah, they weren't on the mission. They don't have comms.
He's went after my hotel this morning.
So somebody's watching them, Sapphire, or however you say her name.
My dad hates me.
Why do you not understand?
Batwoman, he hates Batwoman.
Yeah, why does she not understand that?
He must love Beth too.
Right.
In his mind, Batwoman is just as crazy as Alice.
He's wrong.
I see.
Me too.
Because they both have their
Thank you for having
personas.
me today.
And he gave up on Beth, which means if he knew she was Batwoman, he'd give up on Kate, basically.
Am I interrupting?
Because he doesn't see Alice as Beth anymore, so he's saying if she knew
He's
she was
already
if she was Batwoman, that he wouldn't see her as Kate anymore. He'd see her as a lunatic
I'll
vigilante.
stick with Bruce, thanks.
And would betray her.
No, that's not. That's kryptonite. I figured out how to destroy it.
Oh my god. You used a hammer.
Okay, more like 40,000 tons of compressive force.
That is me taking the only weapon that can kill you off the table.
Yeah, when she doesn't have her suit on. Or if they go
Before
for
we get
out
too
there,
cocky.
I feel like she should have a corona mask over her face.
Why would you need that? Oh,
No more secrets. Not between us, and not after today.
is she gonna show them her kryptonite that she has for Kara?
Where did you get
The
that?
same way Bruce did. A friend gave it to me for safekeeping in case she ever lost her way.
You're just telling us about it now because.
I honestly didn't think you'd figure out a way to destroy it.
Well, we did. So hand it over.
And because I can. It's not mine to destroy.
Kate, if that gets into the wrong hands, it'll kill you.
I promised my friend I would keep it. She trusts me.
Kara.
Until I can talk to her about it. I need you guys to trust me too.
Why is it she just saying Supergirl? Oh, it's not her secret to tell.
That in particular is a slug from a desert eagle.
Desert Eagle can shoot through anything.
Well, almost anything. Sir.
What?
And I'm gonna need to find something stronger.
Now he is trying to find a way to get to her suit.
humorless and dull. I pity any woman who
What if
confuses the buzz of her martini.
She gave him Mouse's face.
Mouse is gonna.
So let's see. As. But what if she's trying to replace Mouse to fill her own void?
She just said talking.
She knows it's not Mouse, but I'm just saying, what if she put his face on him? But we'll see.
No, she can't do another face while he was still alive.
Look,
I made all your dreams come true.
I think I'm right.
I look like Bruce Wayne.
She made him Bruce? Did they just cast Bruce Wayne?
You make me Bruce Wayne.
So, my rich, handsome, beloved Bruce, I need you to strut through the doors of Wayne Tower and get me that shard of kryptonite from your dear cousin Kate.
Well, he's gonna have to go through some tests first.
Mm-hmm. So
'Cause
this.
they're not just gonna believe him. I don't think so. No.
Well, yeah, he looks like what? I mean.
No, as much as they've seen how many times they were tricked by Mouse's voice and stuff, and
Nobody in Wayne Tower though.
but they need it from. She said, "quote Dear cousin, Kate." You're gonna have to.
I mean, if Kate and them catch on, they're definitely going to be skeptical about Bruce being back. But I don't even know anymore. This show, definitely did not feel like a finale, obviously, because it wasn't. But even like, none of them could compare it. I mean, we didn't watch Supergirl yet, but Flash at least had an ending to where it felt like a finale. This didn't. It just felt like a random episode. I enjoyed it. For the most part, more the back half than the beginning. But now we're left in the middle of the story. Not really, I wouldn't really call that a cliffhanger. Just like, that's the end. Not nobody's fault but the Rona. So now we have to come back. A new Kate. I don't know, maybe I'm just annoyed because of the whole Kate thing. The Ruby leaving, I don't know. It's bothering me. And then we didn't finish the season off. So, I don't even know where we go from here because, like, we don't even know what the original story was supposed to be. Was Alice gonna get captured, killed at the end of this? Like, now we have to drag her into season 2.
But we can't even worry about that. We have to worry about not how it was gonna be, but how it is now in that lake.
That's what I'm saying. Well, how do you even... So we're just going into season 2. Commander Crow officially hates Batwoman.
And he blames her for the death of his wife.
And everybody's going at... No, he doesn't blame her for that. He blames her for letting the killer of his wife out.
Basically the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing.
I said basically not. Not the same thing, but basically the same thing.
No, it's not the same
I
thing.
Said basically.
Not even close.
Yeah.
No. But not to me. That is not the same thing.
It's not.
I know. So how are you?
Basically.
We're not about to debate this. That's not the same thing. But I mean, so now we have Alice and Commander Crow both going after something that is going to destroy the Batsuit. Mouse is dead. We have Tommy posing as Bruce Wayne, which is kind of interesting because now that we cast Bruce Wayne, they could use that actor to come back and be Batman. I don't know. Everything's just going to be so weird next season. I didn't see that Batman thing coming. Like, it had elements that were really cool, but I'm really disappointed because this show in particular, I really wanted to see how it was going to end because this season has been very good. This show, this first season was
fire.
Like, it was just fire. Yes. There's so many plot twists and everything. I really enjoyed this first season thoroughly. This wasn't a particularly super strong episode for me. I mean, it had shockers like Bruce coming, Mouse being killed, definitely some shockers. But for me, pretty much almost all the episodes have had shockers. I mean, but we've also set up that self-fire.
Yeah, and you looked irritated the whole episode.
I'm I wasn't irritated. I was
about the Kate situation.
I was just kind of tired, but
Yeah, I'm tired too. So.
I don't know. I am in a weird headspace with this show because I'm disappointed. Not in the show, but that Ruby's
What's
leaving.
going on?
I just really enjoyed her character, yeah, with what's going on. And I'm not too big of a fan of this as an ending, as an episode. Good. Ending, no. But not their fault. I get it.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that.
It's not their fault.
Anyway, what did you think about this entire season as a whole? Alice was an amazing villain, so I hope she can at least stay as a recurring villain.
Right. I completely agree with Kate. Like, if she comes out as Batwoman, he's going to view her as probably a not a criminal, but like give up on her like he did Alice. And she doesn't want that. She already, the way he looked at her when she was Batwoman was enough for her. And how she couldn't tell that he was going to basically attack her.
You're gonna kill her.
Yeah, kill her. Fine.
And she knows at this point like how he is with Alice, and that he's gonna see them both as maniacs, and he's just gonna try to
go crazy.
Them, yeah. So, I mean, we could be wrong. He could react differently.
But that's basically 75%.
It's the same idea.
The way he's probably gonna act.
He always acting out the chains. Everybody's telling him he's wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Right.
And he's like, no, I'm right. This is how we're gonna do
I
things.
feel like that's me on a test. You know, just like you're wrong. I'm right, and then I'm wrong. Anyways,
strong first season. I enjoy it. I give it like 8 out of 10 for the first season. It wasn't unfinished. I just know that finale though. If they would have finished, it was gonna be fire.
This episode in general, I gave it a 7.
I'm talking about the season overall.
I know, but that's why I said this episode to clarify it. You know.
What about the season? I love first season shows because they're so fresh.
8.5 out of 10. 8.5.
Yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed this, and I'll definitely be coming back for season 2. We'll see what happens with season 2, how they explain it, or if they don't explain it, or if we're just supposed to. But it definitely is gonna affect how I see this show, for sure. But other than that, be sure to let us know what you guys thought.
Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe.
And we will catch you guys next year for Batwoman and whatever else comes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, peace out.
Bye.